Hey everybody, Sean here. Fat Moose Comics. Home tonight, Monday evening, just chilling out. Just want to make a quick video, no puppets or anything like that. Just Monday night, catching up with everything that's been going on at the store. It's been a crazy couple of weeks. I actually wrote down some stuff because I don't want to forget anything, even though I probably will. Let's see, we're going all the way back to the end of March. So we're getting ready for the anniversary sale party event thing, 40th anniversary of the store. So I wanted to get some last minute painting done before I got the new carpet in. Had a ladder set up downstairs to paint that little piece of ceiling. Fell off the ladder, landed on my knee. It hurt for weeks. Anyhow, a couple days later, got the carpet put in. That went fine, no problems. Just I had to go in on a Monday when we're closed because those are the stairs everybody uses. I couldn't do it during business hours. So, in fact, leading up to the anniversary party, I think I worked 2 or 3 weeks straight with not a single day off. Not fun. Anyhow, so then leading up, all right, the anniversary party, that went great. I made a separate video about that if you guys want to watch it. Again, thanks to everybody involved. We had a great time. And then a few days after that, Justin's Aunt Bonnie died. And those of you who know, Justin's my employee. More importantly, he's my friend. And his aunt raised him after his mother died when he was a child. And so she passed. And so Justin needed time off to handle everything, a lot of paperwork, dealing with lawyers, transferring property, get death certificates. So I said, take as much time as you need. It ended up being about 2.5 weeks. And in those 2.5 weeks, I realized how much I need Justin. It was rough. It was a rough go of being there by myself, especially like on a Wednesday and stuff. So it made me actually reappreciate Justin even more now. Okay, then after that, let's see. Some of the dates are a little mixed up in my head, but there was a ton of rain, and it looked like the little creek in the back of the store was going to flood the bottom of the store, which is just the stairwell, as you know. I just put new carpet in. I was like, are you kidding? I just put new carpet. I'm going to have to replace some of this carpet already. So that was a rough night's sleep, wondering what was the store going to look like the next day. Thankfully, no flooding. So crisis averted. But then, I think like a week later on a Tuesday, we lost power to like the whole block. It was like halfway through a Tuesday. And thankfully, I'd gotten all the polls done for all the reservists. So, because no computer means no reserve lists. I know a lot of them up here, but still, the computer is helpful. No credit card machine, no cash register, no phone, no lights. So as it started to get dark, I had to leave. So I went in the next day not knowing if I was going to have power on a Wednesday. I had partial power, so I had to run a bunch of extension cables and power strips so I can get the register and the credit card machine, everything up and running. So that was a lot of fun. Then Monday, April 11th, pardon me, was my 13th anniversary with my lovely girlfriend, Nicole. We went down to Red Bank, and I had a whole day planned, go to the record store, go to the Secret Stash. There's a vegan restaurant down there that is highly recommended. What we didn't know was on Mondays, Red Bank, half the stores are closed. So no record store, no vegan restaurant. Thankfully, the Secret Stash was open. I got to spend some time there chatting with my pal, Mike Zapsik. He's very accommodating, very friendly as always. And we were in there for probably about an hour, maybe more. And I kept saying, all right, man, I'll get out of your hair. And he's like, oh, no, anyway. And so, we had a great chat. Mike, can you tell I'm tired? Zapsik, good dude. Speaking of Matt, I saw him lately, but that's got really nothing to do with the store. But he's doing well, in case you're wondering. Okay, so 13th anniversary with Nicole. Then that Friday, the 15th, was my 50th birthday. But it was Friday, and Justin was still not working because he's still doing, paperwork and stuff and rearranging the condo and donating Aunt Bonnie's clothing, just all the stuff that you got to do, man. So so I spent my 50th birthday just at the shop for about 10 hours and then went home, had a couple drinks with my gal and went to bed. Very exciting. Then, let's see, we had to gear up for Free Comic Book Day, which was just this past Saturday. I didn't go super crazy on the free books because most people don't. Maybe some people don't. That the stores pay for the books. We pay a reduced rate, but we pay for the books. And you can only order in increments of 10. So you can't be like, oh, I want 22 of those. It's 10, 20, 30. So, and you got to order them months in advance. So you got to be really careful about how many you order. And so I ordered on the lighter side, but I made the policy that day, 2 books per customer. Most people didn't seem to mind because most people go into the store that day in any comic shop and go, for all the great customers I have, there are always the outliers who come in once a year on Free Comic Book Day, come in and go, "What's free? How many can I take?" And then, okay, and they grab them and they scoot without even saying thank you or goodbye, without spending a dime. And then they go to every other comic shop in the area and they post on Facebook, "Oh, look at all the free stuff I got." I don't need those people in my life. Only 1 or 2 people kind of complained. One older gentleman comes up to the counter with like one of each, a stack of everything. I said, "Sir, the policy says right on the chalkboard, 2 per customer." Well, it used to be you could take one of everything. And I was like, "Well, used to be women couldn't vote. As things change, man." And I said, "Look," and I said this to anybody who was kind of butthurt about the 2 books per person policy. I said, "Look, come back tomorrow. Anything that's left over will still be out on the table. Take whatever you want, as many as you want. But I got some people who had to work Saturday, couldn't come in until later. I want to give everybody a chance to get something. And since it's my store, I can absolutely institute that policy." So that's what I did. But we still had a great day, actually. A few minor complaints aside. And so thanks to everybody who participated, who came in, spent some money. I do still have some leftovers, so if you can pop in during the week, I'm going to leave them out on the front table. So if you want to grab a few things, go for it. And then Sunday was Mother's Day, and I totally dropped the ball on that one because I was so busy doing everything for Free Comic Book Day. Because again, it was just me and Justin, and thank God he's back to work now. It really takes a lot of the pressure off of me. But Mother's Day, I called my mom. I didn't send her flowers or anything, and everybody on Facebook was posting pictures of their moms and stuff, and I didn't. So I want to take this moment, say, "Mom, I'm sorry. I love you. You're awesome. It's just the timing with Free Comic Book Day and then Mother's Day. It screwed me all up. So here's to you, Mom. I love you." What else? Saw Doctor Strange today. Me and Justin caught the 3:30. Dolby. Sounded great. Cool movie. I dug it. Maybe I can find the time to see it again. I always like to see movies like that twice, Once for the spectacle and then the second time to really pay attention to Easter eggs and stuff. And now the next thing, let's see. 2 gigs this weekend. Saturday, I'm playing a gig with the Andrea Nyes Band. It's some charity thing, fundraiser thing. I don't even know. But that's like an evening gig. So I have to go back over all of Andrea's songs and brush up on stuff because we haven't done a gig in a few months. And some of these songs, I can barely remember how they go. But then the very next day, Sunday, I'm playing at Hoover's with Electric Pandemonium. Totally different band, totally different people. Totally different song list. So, I should be working on these right now instead of making a stupid video, but I've always been a procrastinator. So those 2 gigs, Saturday and Sunday. Thank God Justin's back because he's going to cover for me while I do these shows. And then a week from Friday is my friend Meg's wedding, and she had asked me if I would play solo, acoustic, instrumental music for the cocktail hour. And I said, yeah, I could do that. Now, I haven't touched an acoustic guitar in months, much less done a solo gig. So that's going to take some preparation too. Luckily, it's cocktail hour. Nobody's going to be paying attention to me. They're going to be eating and drinking. But so she asked, "Well, how much would you charge for that?" I was like, "No, that'll be your wedding gift. I'll play at your wedding." So yeah, so the past several weeks, month and a half or so, have just been one thing after the high highs, low lows, but everything's cool. I'm just hanging out tonight. Maybe I'll do a little homework. At the very least, I'm going to put new strings on my basses because I got new strings. And that's it. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm fine. Just tired. Always tired. That's my secret cap. I'm always tired. But yeah, hope everybody's okay. And I'm going to go finish the rest of my drink. I might actually even read a few comic books. Speaking of which, I read this tonight. Dogs of London, #1. Really good. Crime, drama thingy. It jumps generations back and forth. And I don't want to spoil anything. But if you want something a little different, something a little more down to earth, which with maybe a hint of the supernatural on the way, Dogs of London. Available at Fat Moose Comics. Anyhow, take it easy, everybody. And I'll talk to you soon.